Hello, and welcome to Big Red Dreams. I'm your host, Big Red. Yes, Side Deck, I know, yes, I'm telling them. Anyways, we're here for the 2026 RocketCon at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. So anyways, if you care to follow me on this journey, let's go. Yes, I told him, Side Deck, I told him. Oh, jeez. Beautiful sunny day here in San Diego as we are back at the Del Mar Fairgrounds for RocketCon 2026. So excited. Already checked in, got my press badge for today. Thank you again, RocketCon, for the invite. If you're familiar with the San Diego Fairground, this is the second year that they've been in this location, and 6th year overall that RocketCon has done their annual convention. Definitely some big steps taken since the way they were before at the old Scottish Rite Center in Mission Valley. They're really big. I mean, they go wall to wall, side to side. They really expanded this year, and lots of special guests this year as well too, including a few names here. We got Greg Sipes, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He's you probably know him as the voice of Beast Boy and the Teen Titans. Feeny. William Daniels is here, or as you may know him as the voice of Kit from Knight Rider. We got some Star Wars voices here. Taylor Gray, Ezra Bridger, Tia Sakar, and of course some Pokemon voices as well too here. Let's take a look at the map. Lots of booths around here. Very nice. So this year around the autograph section where the stars are at is actually in the back rows, pretty much along the walls is where you're going to see them. Last year they had it right here in the center. There was a lot of traffic congestion going on, so I like the layout over here. We got the main stage over here for some panels. We got the Pokemon corner over there. We got D&D over there. Lots of good stuff, lots to check around. And I am excited. This is really cool. And I'm feeling un poco loco today because we're gonna go check out and see two voices from one of my favorite of all time Disney Pixar film, Coco. Anthony Gonzalez is here. He's the voice of Miguel. And Alana Ubach is here. Of course, she's the voice of Mama Imelda. And I had to wear an appropriate Coco shirt. Got Pepita and Dante as their Alebrije forms, and look at this cool new era hat that I picked. I've been wearing. I've had it for about a year or two, but I got the guitarra and all that. So very excited. So what we're going to do, we're going to check around the whole con, check out some of the vendors, some of the booths, obviously get some autographs, check out the show, probably the cosplay contest as well too, which is at 5 o'clock. We're here on Saturday, the first day of the con. It is a 2-day event, and very exciting. So anyways, let's just get started and start walking around. Off the first glance, I've been seeing a lot more like comic book shops and collectors here. Obviously, it is a Comic-Con, right? I see a lot of toy vendors. We got some artists over here, Stuart Sager, Alex Sinclair, James Peck. He was actually an actor in Big Trouble in Little China. We got some cosplayers over here. Lots of various items here. One thing that's really nice about RocketCon is when I've talked to people, especially some of the OG con people, they feel like RocketCon is how Comic-Con used to be back in the day. Before it became too commercialized and all about the exclusives and everything, RocketCon has a true sense of what a real con is supposed to be about. A grouping of nerds having a great time. And that's what RocketCon is, which is really nice. Speaking of, looks like we got the Star Wars Rebels United. So we got the two voices, Tia Sakar, who's the voice of Sabine Wren, and Taylor Gray, Ezra Bridger. They're talking about Star Wars. They got a panel going on over here. And again, this is the main stage that's going on. Schedules for today. We're going to definitely capture this one. At 1 o'clock, they have Recapturing the Disney Magic, where a lot of the Disney stars are going to be doing their panel up there. Nintendo, there's a lot of character voice actors from the Nintendo Super Mario series, Pokemon, a whole bunch of good stuff here. The real, not the fake ones, but the real San Diego Ghostbusters bringing a booth with some really cool items here. Obviously just movie replicas of items here. But you got, oh, look at this. Actual Stay Puft Marshmallow Fluff. Okay, somebody tell me what the heck this is, because I have no idea. That's an old antique. Is that like a record player? Is that what that is? Same thing with that. What the heck is this? What's these buttons here? They got numbers on them. I don't even know what that is anymore. They got some really cool items out here, in all seriousness. These guys, I mean, they can take a look at what they got over here. Look at that. They got the actual packs and everything. Like, they got a Slimer. Look at this. Wow, check them out. If you're a fan of the Ghostbusters, you may want to join them. My buddies over at Sinister Props have lots of cosplay items here. They got masks that you can do. You can do from like Thor, the Valkyries. They got different things here. You can get yourself a life-size Pikachu. You can get your, oh, you know what? This is a Pikachu that charges. There's actually a little charging unit right over here. You put your phone right there and it that is really cool. You got a little Eevee over there. You got, oh, you can be yourself a one of the turtles, a Caterpie, a Xenomorph skull. Wow. There's some really cool things here. I like this. Look at this little crochet of the flying A's like he's parachuting. That is funny. I love it. Something new for the con this year. Some animal clothing. I see bandanas. I see ties. I see little Padres. Oh, we don't talk about those ones. We'll cover those up for right now. But we'll talk about these hats though. Look at these hats. There's some nice cool Padre ones for your kitty or doggy. So superheroes in training, but they went big this year, having the celebrities, mainly a lot of wrestlers. They got some movie actors over there. Rico Anderson, you may know him from your Orville. They got Lou Temple. I know he was on The Walking Dead. But they got a lot of items there too, including a whole bunch of Funkos.
Oh, Mexipino.
Yeah, Mexipino. Yeah.
Lots of vintage toys around here. Definitely sometimes has a little bit of like a garage sale kind of vibe to it at times. People bring out everything and anything. Got some Street Fighter toys here. Oh, even a Grinch Panini sandwich maker press. Even Chef Homer over here grilling up some good Barbie cutie. But look at this. This one even has some old school vintage Peanut stuff, which I think I'm gonna have to pick up. I've seen some random little like toy pieces like pen toppers. They got some DVD volumes here. Look at that. Wow, some of them are actually still in plastic, wrapped up, brand new. It's like, wow, they got some good stuff over here. Look at that. They got like DVD sets, literally all still wrapped up, ready to go. Oh, classic turtle toys. Bringing back some memories of my childhood days with some of these toys. Ooh, a Launchpad McQuack. I know these guys anywhere. Planet Camino. Bringing back some Star Wars items over here. We got some Black Series toys. Oh, look at that. Wow. Got some 3D props. If you're into cosplay, they definitely got you taken care of. They got the guns, they got the helmets. They even do things like you can change your light switches in your house, and it looks very Star Warsy, which is really cool. Pouches, pins. Ooh, look at this. Honey the Pooh as a Mando Merc. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. It's a Maverick, like Top Gun, but a Stormtrooper style helmet. That's cool. Oi. Oh, look at this. Look at that. They've got a mixture of Star Wars and Pokemon. That's probably the biggest side deck I have ever seen. But my buddies over at TD Outpost, of course, have a large prop items, 3D printed, fiberglass, everything. Battle droid, like a BB-8 style thing, but it's kind of like a Nintendo-y vibe to it, I guess. I'm not sure. But look at this, like a turtle, 3D printed like style turtle. But it's a Stormtrooper, Kylo. They got some really cool stuff here. This is so it's that little like tool that the character Rose Tico, she shocked Finn with. It's like a replica of it, which is pretty cool. A little Gingy 3D printed guy. A Christmas cookie of a Mythosaur skull. Wow. Bad baby, bad. This is really cool. Ooh, probe droid. Let's go check that out. Look at that beautiful probe droid. Wow. Oh, they even got like a remote control thing of like the Jawas use. What is that? Like a sand cruiser or whatever it's called here. Oh, wow. Oh, look at the battle droid in the backpack form of it. Pit droid. What's it called? Battle droid, or what's this one called? I forget what this particular droid is called, but look at this. Wow. They got a little family zone over here this year. Looks like you can play some Giant Connect 4, some tic-tac-toe or checkers. They even got little activities, little drawings that you can do here. And free crayons. And look at that, some face painting as well too. How nice. Back over here is the D&D corner. You can join up on the table, start your own game up, whatever you guys want to do here. I don't know what you D&D players do. But I will admit, these are pretty cool items here if I was into D&D. They got so you can have a little like water bottle or soda holder at the same time. But then you can toss your dice and do the little rolling right there. Okay. That's nifty. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. and some other dice rollers as well too. I don't know what they call them here, but whole bunches of, wow, dice towers of various shapes and forms, colors. You can get yourself a mythical D&D style duck. Oh, that's cute. Or for those really hard quests that your dungeon master takes you upon, you can bring the TP of certain destruction, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Actually, no, that's the one I would get right there. It's a storm pooper. You can get yourself a drawing of you and your loved ones in a style kind of like a D&D character on a wanted poster. You can do it in color, print sticker. Oh, it's kind of like the Flynn Rider wanted poster you see at Disney. That's really cool. Look at this, a Chewbacca Furby, which is really cool. Wow. I'm just worried it's gonna wake up in the middle of the night and scare me the heck to death. This is actually something cool I've never seen before. Like the old school little toy watch. This one's got R2 on it, but it comes with a Millennium Falcon watch case. And apparently there's a whole set of them here. They got Falcon with Boba, they got Death Star with Vader, and Falcon again with C-3PO. If I were to get one, I think I would probably get this one with R2. Oh wow, look at this comic book here. This one's got Mark Hamill signing. I see Peter Mayhew, Chewbacca, Dave Prowse, who was the body for Darth Vader. Wow. Can't tell who this one is. Who is that? Oh, Anthony Daniels, C-3PO. Stan Lee in the middle. Wow, that's an amazing collector's piece right there. Wow. All right, we're gonna go over to the stage right now because they're about to do the Disney panel. They're gonna have the voices of Phineas and Ferb there, of course, Anthony and Alana, the voices from Coco. We're gonna talk about Disney and their movies and all that good stuff, so let's go take a seat.
I just want to start off with like, what's it like working with like Disney Channel or like Disney in general, like with the company itself? Like your experiences so far?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Obviously, because it's an incredibly huge company and it has so many incredible projects. And it was great also because I get free Disneyland tickets from my family.
You do?
Yeah, we don't get those.
Free escorts. Well,
We actually
don't have to wait in line.
But...
And my daughters were little, and they thought that's how it always was. And then when the show ended and we went back to Disneyland and we had to get in line, they were like, "What is this?"
You guys, how do you feel about working? How do you feel about working with Disney, Anthony?
I love it. I feel like the Disney.
Tell us about Pixar.
And Pixar, they're all like a family. I'm so grateful to have been a part of such an amazing team and people that put their heart and love into everything they do, and it's been very special. And I've also gotten to share my happiest moments and memories alongside my family. And you know, I've also gotten to go to the parks with them, and it's amazing to be a part of something.
Did you and Alana, when you did Coco, were you shooting at Pixar campus or no?
Yeah, we did. Oh, I don't know about Alana. I think she did some.
Were you in LA when you did that, or were you up in San Francisco?
For voicing, I did most of my voicing in Emeryville, which is where the Pixar headquarters is at. For Alana, though, where did you do your voice recordings?
All of the voice recordings for Coco were done in Emeryville. In Emeryville, they're the Pixar headquarters. And you're flown out there, and you have to sign, of course, an NDA. And you put your cell phone away, everything. Nothing, pictures cannot be taken there, etc.
That was actually just you, Alana. They don't trust you. Sorry.
They do not.
Like, really? I think that's what I think of there.
They have a little device on me at all times, a leash.
Still, right?
Very tight leash, even still. And no, just kidding. But
That was pretty good. First of all, they had the panel right over there. Great to see the Disney people there. And then actually afterwards, I got to have a interview with Anthony Gonzalez. I'm going to put that video on its own by itself in its entirety. But in this video, I will put some small snippets of it so you get an understanding. But it was really cool to just ask him a few questions like, you know, how was it being part of Coco, being called up for getting the voice role and all that stuff. Really cool to have an opportunity to talk to a voice actor of one of my favorite of all Disney films. But we are going to continue on with the con now. We got, oh, my friends over at Headspace Graphics. They make really cool stickers, Star Wars. Look at this, Captain Rex, Tusken Raiders, Boba Fett. They got some really cool looking Salacious Crumb. Ooh, this is really nice. You can get your own Ouija spirit board, but that of Madame Leota. Oh, that is cool. I like that a lot. That's really nice. This is the back row over here where most of the talent is. We have Maria Barrera, who was on Wizard of Waverly Place. We met Anthony Gonzalez right over there, Alana Ubach. We got the voices of some Mario characters from the universe. We got some Overwatch people. We got some video game voices over here. Oh, Fred Sipes, voice of Beast Boy, is over there in the corner. And then the guests also extend even further beyond to the other half as well too. And the prices for the most part have been anywhere from about like $40-ish for an autograph. Usually you can get like a selfie auto combo for like 60, 80. I've seen it go to as much as like 100, depending on the item and the person. So prices are on par, maybe just a tiny bit cheaper than you would see like some of the larger cons. But a lot of these guys have agents that they work with, like Celebworks, you know, autograph companies. So they always have to pay like a fee, and they have standard rates and all that. So, you know, realistically speaking, I would say if you want a photo auto combo, $100 pretty much is the give or take on it. So let's see, something what I like about the con, that you get to meet up with some comic creators with their own original ideas, such as, what is this called here?
This is Immortal Era.
Immortal Era, okay.
It's an original series that takes place 200 years in the future, in a world where everyone has gained immortality.
Oh!
But with this immortality, they don't get powers or abilities, so they can still age, they still get sick. One of my main characters in the story is a decapitated head who's forced to continue living.
That
so
sucks.
it centers on a group of heroes. They're out searching for relics from the past, relics that will explain how people gained immortality, because for them, the goal is to restore the natural life cycle and save humanity by killing them.
Wow, okay. Whoa. That is a life-size Wookiee. That's pretty cool, I like that. You may remember seeing these guys. This year they have something new, which I really need to get later. My alma mater, SDSU, with the old Monty logo. I love that. Oh, for my Tijuana fans, they got the Toros and the Jolos. That is really cool. Oh, only because it's the old school color. I like that. That's very nice. I know there's another LA team in here. We're not going to talk about them, but oh, I like the A's one. That's a real nice one. Look at this. So I got excited for a quick second, but wrong team. But they're actually like little fidget kind of like things right here. Look at this. Ready? Put the camera up. Pika, Pika, Pikachu. He's on the toilet. That's hilarious. Look at, oh my goodness. He's reading the newspaper on the toilet. Oh, this is hilarious. I love this so much. Look at that. The Beware Bear, the orange really pops out when you got the black light on top of it. They got a, that apes is going bananas over there. Even with some of the artwork over here, look at that. Like, kind of Planet of the Apes mixed up with Dungeons and Dragons, kind of, I don't know, good mashup, I like it. Okay guys, I found something that I need to buy. Look at this. I'll give you a moment so you can figure out what it is. But if you've been following my channel long enough, you know how much I absolutely love. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, Snoopy. And then you have my favorite version of him, the Flying Ace. My second favorite version of him, Joe Cool. And my third favorite version of him as the Beagle Scout leader. And they have this in cool, and it's like a real version of a dog, which I absolutely love. Do have a little sticker of it as well too. But then look at this, I'm probably gonna get this later too. A lemon shark, get it? Lemon shark? Come on, this is amazing. Look at these cool stickers. They got just enough of a cuteness factor to them, but without being too overly cute. Because sometimes when they get too kawaii, I don't like that. And then they got the wood blocks over here. Oh, with the consoles. That's some cool stuff. I like, oh, look at this. Got the original, look at that. This is the correct answer. When you're chosen with which Pokemon is your starter, it's always that one. Not the mashup I ever thought I would see, but a Chewbacca and a Hello Kitty mashup. Very interesting. And right next to it, a Boba Fett Hello Kitty. Look at all the little Star Wars ones. Oh, and all turtles. Look at that.
Double mashups.
We missed her today, but if you ever want to meet a true artist, Tater Tot, and yes, she is a true artist, go because there is her fine work that she does here. Her mom right over there takes good care of her, but they train her how to become her own artist, so she does sell her work there. But of course, mom does have her own work as well too, so stickers and art prints and everything of that nature. Pretty cool stuff. But I own a one-of-a-kind from Tater Tot myself personally. I think I'm going to pick up this one here. It's close enough to Chewbacca, but what I'm going to say, this is Big the Foot in remembrance of my good friend Adam the Woo, who would have truly appreciated this one. And they all do come with a picture of authenticity to show the artist herself at work. They do it where mom puts little treats like peanut butter on there, and they mix the paint around, and that's how it gets into that point. But then these cards that we saw earlier, these are the actual impressions of the artist herself, paw prints, nose prints, things of that nature. Oh, that is cute. Cholomons. You got Saivato, Cholax, man. You gotta learn the Cholax, man. Cholochu, Vatosor, Cholozar, Cholostois, Gang Cholo. These are hilarious. Actually, you know what? This one, I think I actually know somebody who looks like, I think that might be one of my cousins. And that's one of my uncles. I'm pretty sure it's an uncle of mine. Can we appreciate how good of a print this is? The legendary Hall of Famer, batting .394, the legend, Tony Gwynn, here at Petco Park, my secondary home. But we have the great honor of seeing the artist, the one and only Tony Washington, who I have known for several years. But he comes that way. I mean, he's got stuff for Spider-Man, Marvel, The Crow. Look at this last Ronin fan art for that. Turtles, Ahsoka, even a Frida Kahlo. But he got some really good stuff, so make sure to check it all out. He's got a little bit of everything for all the fans here. Wow. Great stuff here as always. Something smelled really good here, and that's a My Kawaii candle. Apparently, if you ever wanted to know what a fictional boy band smells like, they have a candle for you right there. But I think it actually smells pretty good. Let's see. Actually not bad. Very good. Got a nice fruitiness to it. I like it. And they got a whole lot of different ones here too. Oh, even the wax melts that look like macarons. They look so good enough to eat, possibly, but not recommended. Oh, look at that. Those are pretty. Some voices of Pokemon in here. Sarah Natochenny, who is the voice of Ash. Not the one that I grew up with, but like the one that was like more recent. And apparently the narrator, Roger Parsons. Amongst voice of other things too. Interesting here. Okay, so the cosplay contest is going to be happening at 5 o'clock. That's the big one here. But this year they actually also had some meetup for photo ops as well too, for people if they're dressed in similar theme for cosplays. So we got the Mochi Cafe over here. Looks like they're doing some karaoke. Ooh, I've seen these guys before at Oddities and Curiosity Expo. Latin Asylum always got some cool little trinket boxes, candle boxes, little fake plants, but they got these weird faces looking to them, which are creepy and cool all at the same time. Over here we got the Pokemon Corner. You got guys who are selling, trading, buying various Pokemon cards, amongst other things too. They got some, oh yeah, I couldn't tell you a single thing about Pokemon cards, but they got them here for you. If there was ever a popcorn bucket or a special souvenir soda cup that you didn't miss out on, apparently, they have them here. Lots of kawaii items this year. Lots of stuff that was like of the Japanese anime, kawaii cutesy things, everything from plushies to keychains to 3D things. That's what I've been noticing, a big theme about that type of stuff this year. This year they even have refreshment beverages, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Water, sodas, beers, they got spirits. This is interesting. Let's take a moment to step outside here. They do, like I said, they have a grouping of food truck vendors over here. Let's see what they have to offer. Some nice seating. Looks like they actually, I would say, doubled the amount of seating and vendors from last year or previous years, which is really nice. Looks like we got some espresso coffees over there. We got burgers, we got falafels, we got garlic battered artichokes over here. We got some corn dogs, lemonade. We have cayenne tacos, burgers, and fries over there in that truck. And of course, my buddies over here who have the world's greatest kettle and caramel corn. That is SD kettle corn. But I would recommend is have a good breakfast, or even bring a lunch with you, leave it in the car in the cooler, because you are going to be paying, you know, theme park prices with the fair food. A pretzel was $7, hot dogs were like $8, $9, burger, fried combo, 14, 15 bucks. So we're gonna hold up a little bit longer. We got 1 more hour. I think we can wait till dinner time. And then definitely bring some water with you as well too. Bring a water bottle, bring a backpack, bring collapsible bags for you as well too. That way you can, if you have any goodies, you can always put them away. Except for the very large ones, we got some stuff that we picked up like that poster print. Just need to, can't really put that in a bag without ruining it. Look at this over here next to where Bill Daniels is signing. They got a kit replica. The old, look at it, it's even signed right over there as well too. Is that David Hasselhoff's signature? Probably is actually. Look at the panel, the steering wheel as well too, just like in the TV show. I will admit the TV show was slightly before my time, so I never really got to appreciate it. But this is still, oh, it's even got the little the lights and all that. This is really cool. Oh, and there's a Bill Daniels, the voice of the kid. This is really cool. And they even have an opportunity for a photo op with Bill in front of Kit that I ended up purchasing. So we'll do that with him as well too. Look at the hardest working employee at the con. Yes, you are. Oh, hello, yes, you are. Oh, and the cutest one is that too. Heard the call for the cosplay contest. So we're gonna go to the main stage over here. Check it out. The cosplay is kind of like the end ceremony for at least the first day here. They're gonna have things like best in costume, usually runner-ups, different themes and all that stuff. Who doesn't love a good cosplay contest, right? See here, we got some Cobra guys, we got some various people here, different, looks like some video games. We got Overwatch, we got Skeletor over there, we got the mask.
All right, next up we have Cobra N. Go ahead and meet up here. The one and only Princess Protector of Colonist Hornet. The mask and Miguel are fully 3D printed on this amazing cosplay. We have Noah as Angel, Tom Clancy's The Division. Next up we have Adam from Hotel. Next up we have Harry Fox cosplay as Sakugo. Alright, next up we have a duo as Roki and Ko as Juko and Kyoko. Next up we have the Lord of Destruction, Skeletor. We have the mask.
Look at this, we got a magician who's entertaining us during the intermission time right now.
Alright, so for the Judge's Choice Award, presented to Fairy Floss cosplay as Sakugo. In third place, we have Roki and Ko as Juko and Kyoko. And in second place, we have Adam from Hazbin Hotel. Get on up here, Adam. Alrighty, and in first place, we have the one and only Lord of Destruction, Skeletor.
And with that, that's going to do it for our time here at RocketCon for 2026. it was a great year. Enjoyed it. I really am liking how the direction of the con that is going in. It's growing. You know, new celebrity guests, new vendors, new artists are coming in here. I have big high hopes for this convention. I eventually expect to see it in a few years to expand to maybe like the hall right over there and really be huge. It's really up and coming. It's a great convention, so definitely always comes around the same time, around March time. So if you are in San Diego, this is definitely a convention worth coming to. Like I said, like the grassroots of how it used to be for the big old San Diego Comic-Con. So I had a great time. Hope you did as well too watching the video. If you did, do me a big favor, give it a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, if you haven't done so already. And third, hit the notification bell. Take it one step further, follow me on social media at Big Red Journeys on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram for even more content. So for me to you, thank you, and then I'll see you on the next journey. Bye-bye now.